In this fourth part, I'm going to introduce you to the personal essay assignment. Now, you can find the assignment directions on pages 13 and 14 in the syllabus, but they are also given on page 57 in the textbook under Writing for Recollection. So it's very important that you follow that prompt and not the Writing for Observation. That is a different assignment. So, for this essay, what you're being asked to do is to describe an interesting story or moment from your life and explain how that moment has affected you. What did you either learn from that? How did it change your life? How are you a different person because of that moment? Okay, so this moment is doing two things. It's kind of entertaining your reader, and it's also instructing them and informing them in some way. Okay, so that's the purpose of this assignment. Now, you're going to be writing between 2 to 4 pages, and there's a lot more information on the assignment in the syllabus, so make sure you go and read those pages. And then, of course, ask yourself these questions. And if you find yourself having questions at any point or you're uncertain about what you're being asked to do, please get in touch with me. My contact information is in the class session worksheet, and it's also on EmuLearn, and I don't mind answering your questions. I would rather do that than have you be wasting time or feeling frustrated or anything like that. So what I recommend recommend right now is pause the video, go read those assignment instructions and make sure you're clear on them, and then come back and I'll kind of discuss some sample personal writing situations with you. All right, so a first example of personal writing is we can actually find one in the Bible with the Apostle Paul when he discusses his road to Damascus conversion. He recounts this twice in the book of Acts in either chapter 9 or chapter 22. But in this moment, he's explaining an event that happened to him and how it has impacted or changed his life. Okay, which is pretty much exactly what you're being asked to do for this recounting a personal experience. So you may want to pause the video and go and read one of his encounters to just get more of a sense of what it is that you're being asked to write on, and maybe for a little bit of inspiration. In addition, there are 2 sample personal essays in our textbook. The first one is one we read last week and that you wrote response 1 on, which is Returning to My Father's Koreatown. And there's also another student example right after that one. What I would like you to do, though, is kind of reflect on Returning to My Father's Koreatown and address 2 of the questions that are right after the assignment under the questions to start you thinking. So answer one of the questions under meaning, either 1 or 2, and then one of the questions on writing strategies, either 3, 4, or 5. And complete those in the worksheet. And doing this will, again, give you a better understanding of the writing situation for personal writing and help you figure out how exactly did convey meaning in her story when she was recounting this experience from her life. So go ahead and complete the worksheet, and when you're done with that, go ahead and move on to part 5, where I'll walk you through the actual writing process for the personal essay.